Hey guys, welcome back to Quarantine Tea Time. We are out of quarantine, thankfully, but we still have tea for you to drink. We're doing something a bit different today. We're having a rapid fire taste test of 4 different teas. I have no idea what kind of teas they are, other than what I see and then I taste. I'm going to describe them for you and prescribe my own name. So far, we've started off with a black tea that it smells like Earl Grey, like a bit of sweetness, maybe a little bit of citrus or lemon, perhaps. We've already got this one brewed up, so we're just going to go dive in and see what we think. It's honestly pretty weak. There's not a ton of flavor. It seems like maybe Lady Grey tea, like very almost starter tea, I would say. It doesn't have a ton of flavor. It doesn't really blow you back, but it's pretty solid. I would maybe give it like a 4 out of 10 if I'm being honest. I really don't taste the citrus too much. It's got a little bit of black tea flavor, but really that's all about it. If I were to give this a name, it would probably be bottom of the barrel dug up tea. Alright, we've got tea number 2 here. From the looks of it, it's a little bit of a white tea, green tea mixture. It's not too bad. It's very, very fine. Let's give it a quick sniff test. It's like a mixture between like birthday cake, wedding cake. It's got little hints of vanilla, but I can't really note anything else besides that. I've really never seen this or smell anything like this tea-wise. But let's give her a quick taste test to see what we think. Oh, that one's hot. It tastes almost exactly like it smells. It really does taste like wedding cake tea, so it might be a bit of a more herbal tea than like a white or a green tea. I'm not really sure what would make it look like this, because when I look at it, it really does just look like green tea. I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and I'd probably have to give it a solid 7 out of 10. If I would name this, I would call it Angel Cake. I'd give it a shot. Alright, we've got round number 3 here. I accidentally dropped the steeper in there, so it's going to be a bit stronger than anticipated. But looking at the tea a little bit, it is it's mostly black tea, but it's got like some flower petals to it, but it also, I can't find one. It had like what looked like seeds, almost, like larger seeds that were a bit flowery, so maybe like a herbal or chai tea. Let's find out. It's a bit minty, definitely fruity, maybe a bit of passion fruit, so I think it's definitely herbal tea. It's sweet. It's solid. It definitely smells like fruit. It is very sweet, but it's not too overwhelming. So far, none of these teas feel like they really need sugar in them, and this one especially. I would honestly give this, like the last one, a 7 out of 10. I'm not a big herbal tea guy, but I really enjoy it. Let me see. I would describe this as sunset sarsaparilla afternoon. And that's what we would call it, sunset sarsaparilla afternoon. Alright, last but not least, we got tea number 4. This one was a bit different shape-wise. It was almost like crumbly leaves, almost stick-like. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Let's see, where is that one? I've already lost it. There it is. It smells a bit more earthy. It reminds me of the lapsang shochong that we tried a couple months, years, decades ago. But it's definitely a bit sweeter. Not like sugary sweet, but like it's been cured. So let's see what we're thinking taste-wise. It's a little bit of a green tea, maybe a bit of a white tea, almost like the first one. It doesn't taste like too much, really. It's like late night, don't really want to over carbonate myself, caffeine myself, excuse me. But enough that it's a good sipping tea. I wouldn't drink it in the morning. It's definitely a tea time afternoon sort of thing. Probably like a 5 out of 10. I think pond water would be a good name for this one. It's not too strong, not too weak. It is what it is. But thank you for joining me for today's episode of Quarantine Tea Time. The world might be cold, but the tea is always hot. It might be cold, but the tea is always hot. Oh God, that was May. Ugh. That was really bad. If you're got this far, I didn't change anything because I needed to upload something. I recorded that 6-7 months ago, and I still stand by all those names. None of those edits. I thought it was funny. It still kind of holds up. But now it's 2022, and I kind of want to do this some more. I have a couple other ideas in the pipeline of what I'd like to do with this channel. If you're gonna stick around, I look forward to maybe a kettle review. Maybe some more tea reviews, perhaps an in-depth look at Chinese politicians. Anything's possible. All three of those are possible. I got them all up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Throw me a dislike. Definitely. Give me that negative interaction. I won't see and you won't hurt my feelings. So feel free. I love you very much, and drink some tea.